And thank you for joining us. I'm Jan Jeffcoat. It is Friday, March 6th. And as we come on the air, U.S. Central Command releasing this new heart-pounding video of American forces taking out a massive Iranian drone carrier, further limiting the regime's ability to strike back.
You may have heard the president say just a little while ago that we have sunk or destroyed 24 ships. That was true at the moment. We're now up over 30 ships. And in just the last few hours, we hit an Iranian drone carrier ship, roughly the size of a World War II aircraft carrier. And as we speak, it's on fire.
It has been nearly a week since Operation Epic Fury began, and the War Department says the operation right now is way ahead of schedule.
Our forces are executing with unmatched skill, and the mission is advancing decisively. This is the kind of no-nonsense, results-driven warfighting that America demands, and you're delivering it in spades.
Angela Brown joining us right now from the live desk with the latest happening on the ground right now. Good morning to you, Angela. The Pentagon says Iran's Navy almost gone, completely wiped out at this point.
Right, and we're looking into the numbers this morning, Jan. This is what we found out. The CENTCOM says over 30 Iranian ships have been destroyed since the U.S. began its strikes, including that massive carrier that you were just talking about. Now, according to military leaders, since the start of the conflict, the U.S. has cut Iran's ballistic missile attacks by 90% and its drone attacks by 83%. There is now indication the war in the Middle East is spreading, of course, to other countries. That's the big thing. Azerbaijan, which shares a border with Iran, is vowing vengeance after an Iranian drone hit them. The attack ended with at least 4 civilians being hurt. All of this comes as the Iran foreign government is being pressed for attacking its fellow Arab nations in the region.
Why are you attacking your Muslim neighbors during the holy month of Ramadan?
Oh, please don't mistake. We have not attacked our neighbors. We have not attacked Muslim countries. We have attacked Americans' targets and Americans' bases, Americans' installations, which are unfortunately located in the soils of our neighbors.
Well, the foreign minister went on to say he hasn't asked the U.S. for a ceasefire and he doesn't have plans to. This morning, those wide-scale attacks are continuing across Iran. Israeli and American forces are dropping a new wave of bombs across the region today. Both President Trump and Secretary of War Hegseth reiterated this war has no timeline at this point and is only the beginning. We're staying on top of all the developments.
All right, Angela, thank you. The Israeli military also expanding its strikes outside of Iran, targeting leaders of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. Yesterday, the IDF struck multiple IRGC and Hezbollah command centers in Lebanon for the first time since that operation began.
And I'm once again calling on all members of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, the military and the police, to lay down their arms. They're only going to be killed. And now is the time to stand up for the Iranian people and help take back your country. You're going to have a chance after all these years to take back your country. Accept immunity. We'll give you immunity. And we'll be giving you really the right side of history, because that's what it is. So you'll be perfectly safe with total immunity, or you'll face absolutely guaranteed death. And I don't want to see that.
At the same time, President Trump said the White House will have a role in choosing Iran's next leader and urged Kurdish forces to launch an attack against the IRGC. The Kurds have fought the terror regime for decades and do remain one of the largest opposition forces in the country. The strike campaign against Iran's hardline regime also having a crippling effect on one of Iran's greatest allies, China.
This is the National News Desk, America's News. Now, good evening. I'm Dee Gallatin, and the conflict continues to spread across the Middle East tonight as the U.S. takes on an escalatory rhetoric towards Iran just 6 days into strikes. Our team is standing by with the countries being impacted and the high-tech tools being used. We start with Ryan Smith at the live desk with where the U.S. and Israel currently stand and their plan moving forward. Ryan.
A lot unfolding here tonight. Breaking tonight moments ago, U.S. Central Command releasing this new video you're seeing right here of what appears to be an Iranian drone carrier burning right there in the middle of the ocean. Of course, as the U.S. continues its mission to wipe out the Iranian Navy. The White House saying today the Iranian regime is being completely dismantled by U.S. and Israeli forces. President Trump adding today the military onslaught is only ramping up.
The United States military, together with the wonderful Israeli partners continues to totally demolish the enemy far ahead of schedule and at levels that people have never seen before, actually. And they're calling, they're saying, how do we make a deal? I said, you're being a little bit late, and we want to fight now more than they do.
The president reportedly told Axios today that he wants to be directly involved in the selection of Iran's next leader. Military intelligence now reporting tonight that Iranian ballistic missile and drone attacks have decreased significantly over the last 24 hours, while U.S. naval strikes against those Iranian warships, well, those are only intensifying. And new reports just coming in just into the live desk in the last couple of hours tonight that Israel is now unleashing a major overnight bombardment on suspected Hezbollah stronghold near the Lebanese capital of Beirut. The number of casualties at this hour still unknown tonight.
And taking a live look now over Capitol Hill, where the House has failed to pass a resolution that would bar President Trump from taking any more military action against Iran without congressional approval. The vote failed by a slim margin of 212 to 219. Two Republicans bucked their party to vote in favor of the measure, arguing Trump is breaking his campaign promise of no foreign wars. But the vast majority of Republicans support the administration's actions in Iran, bringing with it a new era of American warfare. And that includes high-tech advancements, tools powered by artificial intelligence, and the first naval torpedo able to sink an enemy ship since World War II. The National News Desk, Jeff Harris, joins us. And this new warfare, Jeff, has been on full display as we approach the 1-week mark in this conflict. Tell us more about the tools and how they're being used.
So from new attack drones to ballistic missiles and state-of-the-art torpedoes, the U.S. is unveiling some new muscle as this war with Iran nears the 1-week mark. The conflict serving as a showcase for the next generation of American weaponry, which so far has been on full display. Since launching Operation Epic Fury, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth has been crystal clear. Its goal is to destroy Iranian missiles, wipe out its naval capacity, prevent the regime from getting a nuclear weapon, and take out its naval infrastructure.
Iran is hoping that we cannot sustain this, which is a really bad miscalculation for the IRGC in Iran. You see, there's no shortage of American will here.
To accomplish those goals, the U.S. has been flexing some new muscle, including brand new precision strike missiles, which have an extended range of over 310 miles. Plus, the low-cost unmanned combat attack drones, also called Lucas, which cost around $35,000 each and are designed similar to a drone made in Iran.
Also, for the first time, U.S. Central Command's drone task force, called Task Force Scorpion Strike, launched countless one-way attack drones, achieving massive effects. I'd like to point out these drones were originally an Iranian design. We took them back to America, made them better, and fired them right back at Iran.
A U.S. Navy submarine also sinking an Iranian warship with a single Mk-48 torpedo, America's first torpedo attack to sink an enemy ship since World War II. Each one, according to the Navy's 2025 budget, costing around $4.2 million.
We are destroying the Iranian Navy, degrading its capacity, capability, and ability to conduct operations.
Plus, the Wall Street Journal reporting the military may still be using Anthropic AI tools to simulate situations and identify objects in drone feeds, despite President Trump ordering federal agencies to stop. Hegseth saying Thursday, as the war continues, the U.S. will only ramp up pressure.
Our munition status only increases as our advantage increases. Our capabilities, we have only just begun to fight, and fight decisively.
Now, according to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, the first 100 hours of Epic Fury are estimated to have cost $3.7 billion. That includes $3.1 billion on munitions, $359 million on combat losses and damage, and $196 million on operations and support. Now, the center also reporting of that $3.7 billion, around $3.5 billion was unbudgeted. Reporting for the National News Desk, I'm Jeff Harris.